YouTube universe, thank you for stopping by here at Comic Rhema. I want to welcome you back if you've been following this series called Going Through the Alphabet, where I'm choosing records from my collection, specifically faith-filled records and records that have been special to me. I'm doing this series with Mr. Fringlish from Bad English Recs. If you're interested in checking out his collection as well, he's going through the alphabet. Today's record is a band called Earthen Vessel. It is a band from Lansing, Michigan. They recorded only one album. They released it in 1970. This is one of those special albums that are also hard to get, and if you find an original, you will be probably paying a pretty big chunk of change. Luckily, it was released and I was able to grab a copy, and I was finally able to acquire this beautiful record. As you may have noticed in this channel, I mostly have been focusing a lot on faith-based records, especially records and music from the Christian faith. The last few years, I have really been documenting that aspect of my faith and the evolution and the history of Christian music. Through my journey, as I've been researching Christian music and the evolution it's taken and how it's changed, how different instruments have come into play, how the history of the times has impacted and influenced the music, I've been so amazed of so many different aspects of Christian music and its evolution. And as I have sampled various records and researched different artists and musicians and small Christian music movements, and as I'm gathering more insight to write a book about gospel music, I've been finding lots of albums and lots of reviews from other individuals who are on the same journey that I'm on. And one of the ways that I found out about this record is researching lots of albums, specifically Christian psychedelic albums. Interested, I did do a video about 7 essential albums. I was going to do a part 2, and this record is going to be the number 1 on that list. And I found out about that record through an individual who has written a book and has been very influential in writing lots of record reviews. And I kept hearing this name, Ken Scott. Now, it took me a while to realize that actually he wrote a book and he had sampled so many albums and decided to write and document a book. And the book I'm talking about is called The Archivist. Hopefully in the near future, I will do a video where I kind of do a walkthrough and kind of show some of the records he has reviewed and talked about in this book. He mostly talks about and documents Jesus music that he has sampled from 1965 to 1980. There's lots of stuff missing from this book, for example, gospel music and other kind of genres from Christian music, but he focuses on the Jesus movement. To kind of give you an insight of what he has tons and tons of record reviews, and on the back of the book he has some record covers. This is a great resource if you are looking for great records or kind of want to get an idea of what records are great to sample and to collect. This is the record Earthen Vessel. The title is Hard Rock, and to me this is probably one of the best psychedelic albums at the time that this was released. It's only 6 songs, but it's a perfect album in my honest opinion. Shortly disbanded after 1973. Individuals from the band kind of took different paths. One of them became a lawyer. A few others continued to work in music, and one of them continued to work in music in churches. And lastly, ended up focusing his energies on ministering and playing at church music. One of the beautiful aspects about this record is the female vocals. There was 2 incarnations of this group, and I will put some information down below in the description if you're interested about these individuals and what they ended up doing after recording this album. As I've been doing through this series, I will leave you guys some samples from this record. Earthen Vessel, Hard Rock from 1970. The band from Lansing, Michigan. Hope you guys enjoyed this little mini introduction into this band. I hope you'll be in peace with yourself and in peace with others. God bless you. Have a great upcoming week, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless.
need a helping hand to help you on your way.